大谷翔平選手ら2025年の MVP、サイ・ヤング賞、新人王の選手が、全米記者協会の晩餐会に出席し、スピーチしました。大谷翔平選手は、通訳をつけずに自ら英語で話し、各所への感謝、そしてご家族への感謝を述べました。また、アメリカンリーグ MVP のアーロンジャッジ選手も、旧チームメイトのリゾ選手からの紹介後に語りました。大谷翔平選手スピーチ前の紹介から、日本語字幕でご紹介します。
Good evening. What an amazing night. I mean, this dais is amazing. How about the food? The food was amazing. So shout out to our celebrity chef who whipped it up this afternoon, Shohei Ohtani. And for those of you who are driving home on the FDR, the potholes have been repaired, courtesy of Shohei Ohtani. The guy does it all. You know, the late, great sports writer Roger Angell once told me that he actually saw Babe Ruth play. Saw him walking around Manhattan in his camel hair coat. And I was like, wow. I mean, that is baseball mythology, right? That's seeing a legend in the making. Well, our generation, we have a legend in the making with Shohei Ohtani. Just want to give you a couple of numbers here, because there is no one like Shohei, never has been. 55 home runs he hit, and he had a 2.87 ERA. Crazy. 202 balls he hit 100 miles an hour or more, the most in Major League Baseball. And he threw 39 pitches 100 miles an hour, second most among starting pitchers. Crazy. 3 straight MVPs unanimously. Before that, no one had done it more than once. I could go on with these numbers because you can't even get them on PlayStation, folks. They're impressive, but what's even more impressive is the person that Shohei is. The word that comes to mind for me is respect. Respect for the game, respect for the opposition, respect for the umpires, for the fans, for competition. As parents, you can feel good about buying your kid a Shohei jersey. Heck, we know you can buy one for yourself too, right? There really is no one like him. So when I tell you he's a generational legend in the making, it's not hyperbole. And I think someday you can look back and you will tell people that you saw Shohei play. I'm not sure if we'll see anything again, but enjoy it. Don't ever get used to what we are seeing, folks. No more than you would get used to seeing the Grand Canyon. It's that special. It's my honor to present a guy who does it all, and I'm sure he can even rock a camel hair coat. Your 2025 National League Most Valuable Player, Shohei Ohtani.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate the introduction and kind words. BBWAA, thank you once again for hosting this great event and always making us feel welcomed. Congrats on your 101st gala. To all the writers who voted for me, thank you. This MVP award is very meaningful, and winning it again means so much to me. A deep appreciation goes out to all of you writers for recognizing the hard work and efforts that were put forth in achieving this NL MVP award. To my fellow recipients, congratulations to all of you and your achievements, especially to the 86 Mets team. I now know the feeling of what it's like to become a world champion, and it's great. So congrats on your 40th anniversary. Thank you to the Dodgers organization for believing in me and embracing my vision. To owner Mark Walter, who is here tonight, and the rest of the ownership group, the entire front office, especially Andrew Friedman and Ron Rosen also attending. To all my teammates and the coaching staff for helping and encouraging me throughout the year. I felt your support every day. A huge shout out to the entire Dodgers staff behind the scenes, especially Al Garcia, who is also here tonight. I appreciate you all. To my support group, starting with my agent, Nes Valero, I appreciate all you do, and his wife Liz here tonight as well. To CAA, especially Matt Hidaka for your support, Julia White, Anya, colleague, and the rest of the circle. Lastly, my family in Japan, and most importantly, to my loving wife, Mamiko, and my daughter, and Decoy, for making my life whole. I appreciate you always being there for me. Thank you.
Baseball Writers, beautiful event. I never got to be here as a player, so it's a dream come true to finally be up here on this stage. I just want to start out by saying how humble I am to be on this stage with these great players. Congratulations on all the awards, the Rookie of the Year awards. Congrats, guys. Next year will probably be a little bit harder, but keep going. The Cy Youngs, Manager of the Years, it's all amazing to be up here. And when you're asked to present an MVP award for one of your closest friends in the game, one of your best friends in life, the easy thing for me to do is to read off his stats. But I really want to talk about the player that he is and what he brings to New York. When I played in my career, former players would come back and they would ask us what type of player he was. And I learned that from a very young age. That's all guys care about when they come back. And in this game, you have to respect the hierarchy that did it before you. So now that I'm a former player, I ask Judgy what kind of player guys are, and talking to him all the time is just, it's awesome. But the type of man he is he's the most special person I've ever been around. And it starts with his parents, Patty and Wayne. You guys have done such an amazing job raising such a wonderful son. And getting to know you guys, our families are close. It's been amazing. And Sam, without you and getting to know you over all these years, without you, Aaron is not a 3-time MVP. And I mean that sincerely. You are such a rock for him, and what you bring, your steady presence is amazing. And it's been so amazing to see them welcome Nora, almost a year old now, on the 27th, and then become parents. And Aaron, you becoming a dad has been amazing. We're kind of going through fatherhood at the same time. So, and we can't forget Penny and Gus too. Playing in New York is different. As everyone knows it, when you put the pinstripes on, you're going to have good times, you're going to have bad times, and they get heavy at times. And a lot of great players, a lot of great history in the New York Yankees organization. And right behind me, who's about to accept his award, is arguably the greatest to ever put on the pinstripes. And his career, the best is yet to come in his career. The lights shine brighter, the pressure is heavier, every moment is magnified, and not everyone's built for this stage. You've seen a lot of guys fold under these big lights, and what he does every day with his selfless leadership is something that I admire. I admired it from afar, and then when I got to play with him here, it's the most incredible thing I've ever witnessed. He pours more into his teammates than anyone I've ever seen, and when you're a superstar in this game, you have to be very, very selfish to your craft. And the fact that he can make everyone from all around the world, from Latin America, from Japan, anywhere you name it, we're all together in this clubhouse for 162 games, more than we see our families. And anytime you have an interaction with Aaron Judge, he makes you feel like you're the biggest person in the room. And that's such a special feat to have as a superstar in this game. And Aaron, never change, because what you do for this game is amazing. Everyone at Yankee Stadium, the parking attendants, we walk out to the bus, people saying hi to him. It's the most amazing thing. He's a rock star everywhere he goes. And he's not hiding from anyone. He's 6'7", 280, 270. And anyone he meets, their day is better after meeting Aaron Judge. And when you show up to the park in June, July, August, when you're grinding, some little kid got tickets and is excited to see number 99 play. And every single day he takes pride in going out there and making sure that little kid or that family who's having their first experience, make sure he sees him play and is at his best. He's always learning. He's always trying to get better. He's never, ever satisfied. And whether he's 4 for 4 or 0 for 4, it's the most I've never seen someone stay so steady. I used to say, yeah, I would be that way too if I hit all these home runs and did all this stuff. But the superstars, they go through their own grind and they struggle a lot more than people think. And the way you handle everything on this stage is just absolutely incredible. All the trainers that are in there every day in the clubhouse, the bus rides, the plane rides, the hotels, everything off the field to build people up is what makes Aaron so special. Your stats are amazing. I think I'll speak for him because I know he won't. I think the ones he's probably most proud of is that 331 average. There's no cheap hits there. To win a batting title, being this big, there's no infield hits. These are all hits the hard way, as we say it, and the pitching's only getting better. Runs scored, I think it was over 130 this year, and RBIs. That's how he contributes to his teammates because at the end of the day, his most important stat is a win at the end of the day. And that's the most gratifying thing about him is that's all he cares about is winning baseball games. Tonight we honor an MVP season, but this room really knows is that baseball is better because Aaron Judge is in it. So ladies and gentlemen, please stand up. Give him a round of applause for your captain of the New York Yankees, the King of New York, Aaron Judge.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Riz. That's a lot of great stuff there, man. It was incredible. No cheap hits, man. I'm working on my speed. That's kind of crazy. I feel like I got some speed, so we're working on that. But it's just, speaking of Riz, every time we get a new free agent, sign somebody, trade for somebody, I always like seeing what makes them special, what makes these individuals great. You know, why are we trading for them? And I go back to the first day in Miami, we just traded for Riz. You know, he's getting to know everybody. He's saying hi to everybody, this and that. So I'm watching his routine, how he takes ground balls in the cage. And then I fast forward to literally right before the game. I'm kind of watching, like, how does he prepare? Is it weight room? Is it something in the cage? And I see him, he throws on his uni, you know, filling it out, and he just does one of these and one of these, and he just runs out there. And I'm like, all right, maybe I missed something. And he goes out there, first at bat, hits a home run in Miami, 450 feet to right, and I was like, I think I'm doing this all wrong. He's got this figured out. But what I learned that day was he never forgot it was a kid's game, and just enjoy the moment. You know, be where your feet are. It's a special place to be. So it didn't matter if he was in Chicago, if he was playing for the Yankees, he was just going to enjoy the moment. So I appreciate that, Riz, a lot. Riders, I want to thank you for this event. It's incredible, you know, getting us all up here, especially our beat riders in New York. I know our travel's pretty crazy, and your guys' travel must be absolutely insane to try to catch us and share our story with the world. It means the most. Also to all the award winners up here tonight, it's just an incredible group. You know, I've never been around so many great players. You know, even starting down there with the rookies of the years, man, it's cool to see them develop over the years. And you know, everybody up here, hopefully we see this group, you know, a couple more times over the years. I'd like to thank my wife, Samantha, for all the love and support over the years. You know, I definitely wouldn't be standing up here, like Riz said, if it wasn't for you day in and day out. You're my hitting coach when I need you, my therapist when I need you, just kind of everything. And I think giving me the greatest gift of all, which is our beautiful daughter, Nora. That's been incredible to be a father and what that's done for our life. And, you know, it didn't matter if I'm 4 for 4 or 0 for 4, coming home and seeing their smiling faces that's what it's all about. It really puts it in perspective. And I'd like to thank my parents, Wayne and Patty. You guys, every time I come home from school, go outside to play catch, hit in the cage, do something, you guys never said no. You never said, hey, you know, give me a minute, my show's on. You guys went right out there and you know, you only asked me one question was, did you finish your homework? And I guess being a teacher never stops. So appreciate that. And one quote that I want to share with you guys that my dad would always tell me, and I look at it every day, is if what you did yesterday still seems big today, then you haven't done anything today. And it really sticks with me, and it probably sticks with a lot of the guys up here. It's, you know, it doesn't matter if you pitch a complete game shutout, went 4 for 4 the night before, won the game for your team. You know, it's in the past. It's about what you can do today, how you're going to show up today, how you can be better today for your teammates and everybody around you. So I appreciate, you know, that hunger that you've instilled in me. My agents, Paige and David, you know, thanks for believing in me when, you know, nobody else was around. You know, you guys came all the way out to Fresno, California. I don't know how many people are coming out to Fresno, but it means a lot. Just, I could call you guys any, you know, day or night, didn't matter. You guys always were there for me. And I want to thank the House Steinbrenner and the Steinbrenner family for believing in me all the way back in 2013 and drafting me. You know, I want to thank all my teammates, staff, training staff, all the work that we put in that nobody sees that get me ready to go on the field. That's what it's all about. And lastly, I just want to thank the fans. You know, all the fans here in New York. You guys wearing this uniform, getting a chance to represent not only the Yankees but the city of New York. It comes with high standards. You expect a lot, you demand a lot, and I think that's what brings the best out of all of us and brings the best out of me. So I just want to thank you guys because it's a lot of you save up to come to one game. Riz kind of hit on the head. You guys save up to come to one game to watch us play, watch me play, and that's what it's about. I want to give you guys the best and put on a show for you guys. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for tonight, and God bless.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。